Hi guys, sorry for
Hi.
the scare. I just wanted to let you know that Jake over here at the bar, he is doing interviews with people for his YouTube. He's doing a podcast type thing. So if you have an exciting story or strange story, it doesn't have to be VRChat. Anything that you'd like to share, he's there for you guys.
I want CRP'd with a minor.
Yeah, come to the bar if you have anything interesting to share with him. Thanks for joining.
Rated a 5-year
I have an interesting story.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Go. Who do I talk to?
Sure.
Who do I talk to? This guy right here.
Guy right there, that Jake guy right there.
Hey Jake, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you?
At times.
Can you shut the hell up, actually?
One at a time. Hello, everyone. It's me again. It's Jake. It's the guy who does the show. Some of you know me, some of you don't. And today I am serving drinks at a virtual bar, and I talk to a lot of different people. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of serious. It's kind of funny. It's all sorts of stuff, and I think it's a good episode. I think it's good. I don't know how many people actually watch this. I feel like it's like me and then like one other person. So if you watch this, let me know somehow. Put it in the comments on YouTube or Spotify. I don't know if you can put it in the comments on anything else, but shout it out to me, please, that you're listening to this, and I would love your feedback on how things should go, cause I like feedback. Yeah. You like this silence? I kind of like little pauses. Awkward pauses are not really. They're only awkward if you make them awkward. I think awkward pauses are just thinking pauses. For the next words to come out of your mouth. That's what I think. Did I say I was a bartender yet? I think I did. Before we start, I want to give a huge thank you to the Drunks community for letting me be a bartender for their event. They do virtual bar nights on Fridays and Saturdays, I think, or Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. And they're based in the UK. It's all UK time, so people that I talk to here are generally from the UK. And of course, because I'm 5 hours behind them, I got on when everyone was really drunk. And then I got drunk naturally, so I could be in the same vibe as them. So, yeah, thank you to the Drunks community for giving me the chance to get behind the counter here and talk to people. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and consider following or subscribing wherever you are listening to this. So, yeah, enjoy the show. Laughing Alpaca, how are you?
Good.
Very good. What is your story you'd like to share?
About a kidnapper.
A kidnapper. Tell me
Yes.
more, please.
Okay, so basically, I was walking my dog in this dark alley. And this homeless man, he begged me for money, right? And then after that, I said no. He got mad at me. He tried to follow me everywhere, right? And then after that, he lost me.
This homeless man, you were walking your dog, you went down a dark alley, and this homeless man just started following you.
Yes. And then somehow this guy, his friend, was his friend was with him. He had a van, and they were following me around in it, and what's it called? Yeah, and it was scary.
So there was two people involved with this. There was this homeless man that was following you, and then there was another guy in a van that like pulled up.
Yes.
And what happened after that? Did they like try to convince you to like get in? Like what
They
happened
kept going
after this?
they kept going on the phone, and they were chasing me with knives. Then they lost me. Then I went back to my house and I called the police. When the police came, they tried to look for the people and they found them. And after that, they got arrested and I never saw them again.
Well, that's good. Did you like? Did you film them as they were trying to like follow you? Like what was the evidence you gave them?
When I got home, there were marks of them like hitting me. I didn't add that into the story. There were marks of them hitting me. And the street cameras.
Oh, gotcha. Is this the route that you normally take, like to this day,
yes.
Or do you have a new route?
Oh, new route.
New route, gotcha. What was this guy saying to you as he was like following you, or did he just not say anything?
He was screaming, with a beer bottle and a knife in his hand. He was screaming, "Come back now!" Oh,
that's inviting. That's comforting. What was going through your head as all of this was happening?
Like really nothing, because I was scared.
So you were in like a fight or flight mentality. You were just focused on getting out. Gotcha.
Yeah, and I can't do anything when there's two big people running at me and driving in a van.
Yeah, no, there's not much you can do. When you got to your house, they went away. They were like you got away from them.
They couldn't find me.
How'd you get
away from them? So basically, I did like a lot of turns. I went to different houses. I knocked on them. Nobody was there.
Wait,
and then,
you knocked on different houses? Like
yes,
as you went?
I was running. And I was knocking on different houses. No one was answering. I hid in somebody's grass. And then when they passed me, so like I was in the grass over here. They passed the street like that. And after that, I ran this way back to the house.
Gotcha. And did you say you were walking a dog?
Yes.
Gotcha. What breed was the dog?
It was a Frenchie.
Oh, it was a little
French
tiny
bulldog. A white fluffy one.
Oh, okay. Was your dog ready to like fight back? Like was he ready to like throw hands? It did not make a
noise, actually. No.
That's
it was
good.
in my hands when I was running.
Makes sense. Well, I'm glad that you guys are safe. I'm glad that you guys got out of that situation in the safest way possible. So I hope you don't get kidnapped again, Laughing Alpaca. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we depart?
What's the most views it ever got?
fucking 100,000,000.
What?
Yeah. All right. It was nice. It was nice chatting with you, Alpaca. I wish you the best.
Oh yeah, you too.
All right. Cheers.
Is it my turn to be interviewed?
If you want.
Hell yeah, bro. Come on, me, Joe. Yeah, you ask me whatever, bro. You ask me whatever.
All right. Well, I initially came on here for people if they had an interesting story, you know, if something's happened in their life that they want to share for a podcast, you know, then they can come to me and share that. So I guess, do you have any interesting or crazy stories in the past that you'd like to share?
I want to spread awareness about VRChat and how fucked up this game is.
Okay. Hit me. What? How
I'm being
fucked up is
brutally honest.
VRChat?
This game is cooked, like cooked. Okay. When I was about 14, 15 years old, I came on VRChat for the first time. Yeah, 13 plus game. This is a 13 plus game. Came on VRChat for the first time. Thought I'd meet some new people, make some cool friends. First ever world I joined, I saw 2 people ERPing at 14 years old, which is wild.
And how old are you now?
In a public world, I'm 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah, I only come on VRChat because my friends play it. I personally do not choose to come on VRChat unless my friends are on. But I just think this game, the age should be brought up at least. This game should be 18 plus. Because there's so many different people on it, and I get that's the best thing about it. But there's so many children, and there's so many people that like do the most fucked up shit in a public world in front of kids, you know. Yeah, I just think it's pretty cooked, and this game's cooked.
It's tough because like there's a lot of worlds in VRChat where like I can see why like kids would gravitate towards VRChat because there's a lot of mini games, there's a lot of fun little side things you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, it's like, what is Rec Room for? If you know what Rec Room is, like, you know, it's kind of
that's what I originally played before I played VRChat.
You know,
that's what I originally played before I played VRChat.
Yeah. So, since 14 to 18, what has your viewpoint changed at all for VRChat? Like, did you start out being like, this game's fucked, or was this like a gradual thing?
So when I was younger, like playing VRChat, I was like, oh, this shit's cool, meeting new people. Had no idea like the type of people I was meeting. You know what I mean? Like, they could have been some freak. You know what I mean? But I just thought it was cool, making new friends, because I was fucking alone in real life. I had no friends. And I've met all my real friends through VRChat. All the 2 drunks, I know them in IRL. Never met them all in real life through VRChat.
Oh, cool.
But I'm glad I met those people because we're all around the same age. We're all chill as fuck. But like for the kids that don't have that safety net, you know what I mean? Have that net of friends, like they could get caught into the wrong thing and just fucked up.
It's kind of scary.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
The shit I see, and the amount of pedophiles on this game it's increasing by the months. Like it's absurd.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Also,
I just think we should bring awareness to how fucked VR is.
For this podcast, I'm not live. Even if I was live, it doesn't matter. If you need a pause to like think about something, put in a pause, man. It's all good.
You're good, bro. You're good. I record videos too. I don't post anything, but I record videos. So I get the whole thing.
Yeah. So these friends that you've made in VRChat, you've met them in real life. Are these guys close enough where you can meet them like weekly, daily, every other day?
Absolutely not. I live in one part of the UK that's like 6 hours away from all of them, but I travel.
6 hour drive or train ride?
Yeah. 6 hour bus journey.
Gotcha. And it's still doable. Like that's still doable.
Yeah.
You guys can plan like hanging out.
Yeah,
for, like,
we
a long
normally
weekend.
plan. We plan in advance. We plan in advance, and then we all meet up.
Yeah.
You know.
And I could even still. You could even. Well, it's a stretch, but you could even still consider that like a day trip. Like a day trip would be doable.
Yeah.
You'd be waking up.
It's
wicked
like a
early and
holiday.
going
It's like a
back wicked
holiday.
late.
It's like a
You know?
holiday. It's like a holiday. You know.
Yeah.
It's like a holiday. You could do it in a day, but we normally do it to 1 to 4 days.
Right. Have you met up with these friends recently?
Last time I saw them was like the beginning of the year, I think.
Gotcha.
They met up recently. I just couldn't go. I didn't have the money.
That's fair. And what is that like?
but yeah.
How do I ask this? Is this your first time hanging out with them back in the beginning of the year, or has it been a few times?
Oh no. I've met them a few times. So Too Drunk to See, I've known her for 8 years. We met on GTA.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we met on GTA. I was beating the shit out of her with a golf club, you know.
As one does in GTA.
As one does in GTA, and then we became friends after that, and then we stayed friends, and then we went through the whole like the phases of gaming, you know, played GTA for a while, and then Fortnite was massive, so we played Fortnite for a long time, and then we just like, and then she got her VR headset, and we started playing Rec Room together, and then she was like, oh, I'm gonna check out VRChat, and then that's when we went on VRChat, and we, you know.
Gotcha. And what do you do with these friends when you meet up?
We just, wow, mate, look where we are. Like, we drink a lot.
That's true.
We normally just meet up and drink. Lots of alcohol.
That's fair.
And just have a good time. We just chill out. It's just like being in VRChat but in real life, basically.
What? This will be my last question for you. What was your best moments hanging out with your friends from VRChat?
Best
like in
moments?
person?
Holy shit! Meeting them for the first, seeing them face to face for the first time was probably the best moment. Yeah. I'll never forget the moment when like I walked through the door and they were all like, "Yes!" Yeah.
It's like an anxious adrenaline rush. It's a good feeling.
Yeah. I'm not an anxious guy, you know. I don't really get anxious about that type of shit. I'm not a type of person. But it was great just like seeing my friends that I've known for like 3 to 8 years now in real life.
Yeah.
It was great.
All right, I lied to you. I have more questions now.
Go for it, bro. Go for it.
Are you normally someone who is like in VRChat, or are you out of the house a lot, or is it like an even blend?
Right now I'm unemployed, so I'm on my PC a lot.
Gotcha.
But I don't go on VRChat all the time. I'll tell you how many hours I have in this game. I have 266 hours. I don't play this game that much.
Since
like
from 14 to 18, you have 266.
I used to play on a VR headset, but I've had my PC for like a year,
Oh, okay.
and I still only have 214 hours. Yeah, 200 and something hours. 240 something. What did I say?
Gotcha.
266 hours. I
Just
normally
on Steam alone, just on computer.
just
alone.
on Steam alone. Yeah.
Gotcha.
See, I'm not. I've had this game for 4 years. I'm not even a trusted user. So
It's weird. I don't get how it works, but that's all right.
yeah. But
what's your plans? Like job wise, do you know what you're gonna?
Oh,
start to pursue?
I'm a chef. I trained to be a chef. That's what I want to be. I want to be a chef.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm a trained
the UK
cook.
is a good spot for that because.
Oh yeah, there's so many different
pubs
type of
and
foods here. There's so many different
kitchens
types of foods here.
Yeah.
It's a very great place to have different types of foods.
Gotcha.
Well, I hope we get the information about VRChat out and how fucked up this game is.
Do you have any other stories about VRChat in the fucked upness that you'd like to share?
In the fucked upness. Oh,
Yeah.
you're asking about that. I've seen so much in this game, dude. I've
So
seen
have I.
so much in this game. FNAF worlds, they're fucked. They are the most
You mean
cooked thing.
pedophile
I've ever
central?
Yeah, pedophile central, FNAF, yeah. I've seen like phantom touch, phantom pregnancy. Oh, bro, it's weird, you know, man. Like,
Yeah, it's
and I
fucking
think
weird.
I think originally it started as like a joke, phantom touch, but then delusional people come on here and they're like, I have phantom touch, I can feel you touch my pixels. Shut up. No, you can't. You know, like, it's just like, oh. I think people need to get a life, personally. Get off VRChat. Get off VRChat. You know, like, go out.
Go
outside.
This
Go touch
will
some grass.
this will truly be my last question for you. But if there is anyone who is in VRChat or planning to play VRChat, what is some advice that you'd tell them?
Delete the game and don't play it. My advice. It's my advice. If I see someone playing VRChat, like, if I see a new user that's a visitor or something, I will tell them, get off this game, bro. You don't want to be able to see some shit. Stop. Like, go play Rust or something, bro. Go play Rust or something. That's better than VRChat.
If Rust is better than VRChat, it's like a pube hair above VRChat.
Okay. I play Rust, man. That's fucked up.
What's your name, man? If that's right asking.
Well, my real name. My name's Drew.
Drew? Gotcha. Drew, Drew, thank you for sharing your experience in VRChat. It was a pleasant time talking to you.
Oh yeah, bro. I hope you don't get trolled too hard in this fucking shit.
I already have. It's
have a good
right.
one. If anyone bothers you, just come find me and I'll just come.
That's alright.
Consult them.
I can deal with them.
Have a good one.
You too.
Have you done any interviews? Conducted any?
I've gotten 2 so far. You want to make it 3?
Any good? Do you know what? Fuck it, yeah, go on then, lad. We'll make it 3. What kind of questions are you gonna ask? We'll make it 3, mate. Come on.
Oh, I mean, I ask a lot of questions. I've asked people, how much do you like butt sex? Why do crabs walk sideways? Did you eat dirt as a child? What was your worst job? What was what was your best moment in life?
I'm ready. You know? Let's go.
I'm gonna describe your avatar really quick for anyone that's not listening, for not watching this. Okay, you're the punk rock Spider-Man, right? You got it's very comical. You know, you got the spikes and all that. You got the guitar on the back. Would you say that? I would only assume that you're like a Spider-Man fan. Like you're big into Spider-Man.
Oh man. He's my fucking hero, dude. I love the guy.
What is like the biggest, most important thing that you either love or cherish about Spider-Man? Whether it's a message.
Well, it's the fact that he's not a millionaire. You know, he's your everyday fucking guy, mate. He started off as a little nerd in fucking high school, and he's not like Batman. He's not like Iron Man. He's not born into being a superhero, mate. He came from the bottom.
He didn't ask for it.
He didn't
ask for it.
He didn't. And he lived up to it. He lived up to the fucking responsibility. And that's what I love about him. Anybody can be Spider-Man.
That's true. That's very true. Would you say that in the morals of Spider-Man, is it something that you kind of look up to in your everyday life?
He always does the right thing, no matter the cost, no matter the personal sacrifice. He always does the right thing. And that's what I admire about the guy, honestly.
I agree. You know, Spider-Man is my... In terms of like superheroes in general, I'm a big Spider-Man guy. I gotta go Spider-Man. And it's a lot for the same reasons. Because he's just some guy who didn't ask to be that, you know? I agree with you.
No, mate. He was just getting on with his life, and then There we go. He's chucked into this lifestyle, and he fucking mate. He smashes it. Absolutely smashes it.
Do you think that you can give an experience in your personal life that you have done that was inspired by the message of Spider-Man? Does that make sense? Think about it.
Not one personal experience, but like just little bits here and there. It's looking out for the other guy. That's what he's about. Always just look out for everybody else first. You're not the most important person in your life, and you've got to fucking live by that.
You're not the most important person in your life.
You really don't, mate. You know.
Who would you say is the most important person in your life? Or
mate, it's got to be your parents. It has to be your parents, mate. It doesn't matter what kind of shit you go through with them. You literally would not be fucking here without them, mate. You just wouldn't exist.
That's true. What if your parents were like murderers? What if they like did really bad
Even
stuff?
still, mate. Even still.
You're saying
I'm not saying you should love them.
Gratitude that like you brought me into this world. So there's
you should be grateful for birthing you. Regardless of their actions, the only thing that you should be grateful for is birthing. That's it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fuck all that other stuff, mate. If they're cunts, leave them to it.
Do you get along with your parents?
Oh, mate, absolutely. I love them to bits, mate.
Nice.
Love them to the fucking ends of this earth. Do anything for them.
Me too. I love your parents too.
Fuck yes, I love your parents, mate. They birthed a wonderful child. Fuck yes.
No, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. I feel very grateful to have the parents that I have, I get to play Forza Horizon 5 with my dad and then watch The Office with my mom and make all the quotes. And they're super supportive, and I just, I can't be grateful enough, Very lucky.
Yeah,
you and I are in the
that's
same
what it's
boat
about, man. Fuck yes, I'm glad we are, son. I'm glad we are.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I look at a lot of other people's relationships with their parents, and I am so fucking grateful for the ones that I have, the relationship that I have with mine. So fucking grateful, man.
Yeah, dude, me too. How is, How would you say life is treating you right now?
Whether it's the way I want it to go or not, it's treating me as it should be, lad. Everybody goes through the shit.
What does that mean exactly?
Well, I feel, honestly, right now, I'm in a bit of a stagnant period. You know what I mean? Like, it's not much is happening.
What's going on, yeah.
But I feel like that's for a purpose, I feel like I'm supposed to enjoy this time while I've got it, because I feel like big changes are coming, whether it's for the better or the worse.
Oh my god, big Les, you motherfucker. I'm so glad that is your mindset, because that's the healthiest fucking mindset you can have. And you're very inspiring when you say that to me.
Cheers, brother.
I like that.
Cheers. That's what it's about, man. We're all in this fucking shit show together. We've got to at least try and help the person next to us, right?
Are you doing anything for work right now?
I am. I work at Subway. I make sandwiches for a living. That's what I mean, brother. It's a little bit stagnant.
Is your job titled a sandwich artist?
It is, my good man. Yes. It is. That is the technical term. I don't mean to boast.
Good sandwiches.
Oh man, I make beautiful sandwiches.
Has working at Subway helped you make better sandwiches at home?
Oh yes, and it's helped with my confidence. I mean, before I started working at Subway, mate, I couldn't look a stranger in the eye. But now I ask them about their life, what they're doing with the day, what they want to do. It's beautiful, man.
What is the most unusual person that's walked into your Subway?
I'm interested now.
To be fair, we get quite Subway sort of caters to unusual people, because you could literally walk in, just order toasted bread, and then leave, and we're perfectly fine with that.
And you could, and this toasted bread guy could be like a serial killer on the loose, and you would have.
He could be, mate. He could be, but we just never know. You know?
Well, okay, but like, what was your? Do you remember any like weird interactions with people?
There was one time where
Not
someone
even
just
weird,
came
but
in
just
and
like weird, strange, funny. You know, anything out of the
unusual comes to mind. I had a woman come in and she ordered literally just pickles. That was it, just pickles, nothing else, just pickles, bro. But I don't judge. I mean, she likes what she likes. Nothing, mate, nothing. Just in a salad box. Just can I have a salad box without the salad? Just pickles. Go. Why not?
Okay. She just really likes Subway pickles, I guess.
Fuck yes, mate. The banger. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that.
Do you like Subway?
You need something?
Val?
Mate, Subway is beautiful.
Val's working. Never mind.
What about you, man? What's the weirdest experience you've had in this line of work?
I can check the recipes.
I used to work at a retail store called Bed Bath and Beyond.
Ooh.
And I
we've got a few of them.
I had this like really yassified lady walk in, you know, with sparkling makeup, like neon blonde hair, you know, pink outfit. And she goes out. At first, she's very like bitchy. She's like, "Ring it up," and I'm like, "All right, sure." Like, did you find everything all right? I was just chatting with her and stuff. She's like, "Yeah, I did," and then like rung her up, and she was like, "You know, I hate all men, but you're really nice." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Wow.
Okay. Like, have a good day, and like walked out. And I was like, "All right, that was interesting."
Jesus Christ! I mean, how the fuck do you react to that kind of shit? Like,
I just went, "Oh, thank you."
Okay, yeah, cheers.
Appreciate it.
See you later, love.
Have a good day.
Yeah, appreciate it, I love. Nice one. Fuck yeah, hell, man. There are some strange people out there in the world.
Do you have like a job in mind that you think you'd like to work towards?
Okay, if there was one job that I could do for free, it'd be working with animals in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, you've heard of
Les.
You've heard of Jane Goodall, right?
Les, my guy. Who's to say you can't work with animals and make a living off of it?
Nobody is. The only person that's stopping me from doing that is myself. And as soon as I'm able to get over that fucking blockade, mate, we're setting sail.
What is stopping you from working with animals, Les?
To be honest, mate, it's a lack of motivation, and I fear of failure. Do you know what I mean? Because for that line of work, you've got to pour a lot of time and a lot of years in the sort of setting up period. And it's just, you know, what if I spend like 5 years of my life working towards that shit and it just doesn't work out? But I shouldn't let that stop me.
How old are you, Liz?
I'm 27, mate.
Don't keep.
I think you gotta step outside of your comfort zone and you just gotta start fucking working, dude. You just gotta start working there. Because the worst that's gonna happen is you're gonna go 5 months in and be like, I don't like this, and then you're gonna go back to Subway. You know, and then figure it out.
There we go, man. That's not so bad.
Just fucking start. I mean, lack of motivation, I get. But then once you have started working there and you're figuring it all out, like, you're in. You're in. That's your job, you know? Does that make sense?
I'm just going to take that first step, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Les, I need you to promise. You don't have to promise me anything. I'm just a guy on the internet.
No, fuck you, dude. I promise you.
Promise me. You're gonna
I'm gonna start working towards that.
You're gonna figure this out and start working with animals, man.
Oh fuck yes.
You can either be drunk in VRChat, or you can pursue your career and work with animals.
I can't have both, unfortunately. Can't have both.
I mean, you can have a bit of both. You just won't be on VRChat as much.
Yeah, true. Would that be such a bad thing?
Yeah, right. For your mental health.
There we go, man. It swings around a bit.
I would rather see you love what you're doing in your life than constantly be here in VRChat and enjoy what's in VRChat.
Hello there.
Mate, do you know what? We need more people like you, honestly. You are a fucking ray of sunshine, man.
I'm just a random guy in VRChat, you know? Who cares?
I care, brother. We all care. Mate, we need more people like you, so, honestly.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
Fuck yeah, I appreciate you, dude.
I I've enjoyed our conversation, Les. I think you're a good guy. I think you got a good heart.
Fucking right back at you, Sean. You're very high spirited. I like it. Very positive. I can feel the vibe, Sean.
Thank you, brother.
Very positive.
Is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap up our discussion?
If there's one piece of advice I could give in life,
Okay.
don't be a dickhead and don't take it too seriously, because you'll blink and you'll be fucking 80.
That's true.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That one song, "Don't Blink." I forget who it's by. Some country artist.
Oh shit.
I'll figure it
Oh,
out.
you're right though, mate. Don't blink, because it will fucking fly by. Honestly, it felt like yesterday I was 8 years old running around in my front garden. And now I'm here, mate. I'm nearly 30.
All right, really quick. What's your earliest memory?
Oh my god, my earliest memory, it's got to be one of my first birthday parties.
Oh, it's right there.
I remember it, I was sat in the high chair at my grandma's. There was me, my dad, my auntie, a few other family members. And it was just a good fucking time, mate. It was a good time.
Love it. Love it.
Fuck yes.
Les, good sir. Work with fucking animals, man. I bet next time I
It's
see
gonna
you.
happen, mate.
Next
It will
time I
happen.
see you, that better be what you're working towards.
Mate, the next time you see me, I'm gonna have taken the first steps, I promise you.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, Les, well,
Fuck yes,
I wish
man,
you
I
the
love it.
best, brother. You take care.
I wish you the
Cheers.
best too, brother. You too, man. Cheers, man. Cheers.
How are you two?
Honey food. We're great.
Hey.
We're having our anniversary.
Oh,
Our anniversary
really?
is tomorrow, but we're celebrating tonight and tomorrow. So the plan is
Nice.
to drink tonight. We're celebrating tonight, and then we're going to sleep for a bit, and then carry on tomorrow.
I'm currently
It's gonna be a long
recording
day.
for a podcast. Do you guys want to chat a little bit?
We can have a little chit chat.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought.
She is so
Oh
hammered.
shit! I'm using myself.
What the fuck?
Yeah, girl.
So Shannon and Aurora, you guys have been together for 3 years, and this will be your third year. This is your anniversary of your third year. Okay,
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
In these 3 years, how has it gone? How's it gone? You know, give me the
really
beats.
fucking good. Like,
Yeah, it's gone pretty well.
it's definitely the best relationship I mean, okay, it's not much to say that it's been the best relationship I've had, but it has been a really good one. I like it. Like, it's not been toxic or any, you know, it's not been bad at all.
We haven't had any like major issues like at all.
No. Like, the
Nice.
worst
Not
that's
too many
happened is
arguments
like, because I can be quite annoying, but like, I think the worst I've been is through Dead by Daylight when I annoyed you a little bit.
Oh
But
my god.
that's it. Like, I
Dead
can just
by
be a bit
Daylight?
annoying.
We
I
don't
don't
talk
know.
about we don't talk about the Dead by Daylight incident. We don't talk
I
about
feel
that.
like we kind of have to.
Wait,
feel
can I
like we
just
kinda
whisper
have
something? I'll
to.
whisper something. I'll whisper.
Oh,
I'll whisper.
no.
Cover your ears. Bills together strong. Bills together strong. Okay, I'm gonna stop there.
I'll add some context to that. Essentially, we were playing Dead by Daylight together with it was us two and some other friends, and her and two other friends just started chanting "Bills Together Strong" over and over again, and we just
Bills
would not
together
stop.
strong.
Bills
Yeah,
together
one of the
strong.
characters.
You know what?
One
Cheers.
is the character in
Any
Dead by
Bills
Daylight is
players
Bill.
watching this? Cheers, Bill Maines. Cheers.
I've never played Dead by Daylight. I'm a noose. I am a dunce to Dead by Daylight.
I love it.
It's good. I
yeah,
haven't played it for a
they-
while, but yeah.
They kept chanting it over and over again, and it was starting to really get to me. I told them politely to
starting to
stop.
crash
out?
They wouldn't. I was crashing out pretty hard by the end of it. I left the voice call that we're in, and I focused on just
Yeah.
being killer.
How long?
Hard tunneled her out.
How long did Bills Together Strong last? How long did this chant last for?
A
it
couple
was like-
hours.
Yeah, but we did kind of push it a little bit after that. Like, there was a few times after that I
You
kept
continue
pushing
to
a
push
little
it.
bit.
You continue to push it in the Discord to the
Yes.
point that I had to mute. I had to server mute you guys because that's how bad it was.
I think
I took away their permissions and server muted them.
Aurora, I think that's perfectly
Yeah.
justifiable. It's been fucking hours and they don't stop. Oh yeah, I'd crash out too.
Yeah, Yeah.
But then at the other half of me is like, I'd be on the other side of that too, contributing. You know, I guess it depends on what comes first. It depends on if it's pointed at me or we're fucking with somebody else. So.
Imagine if it just gets twisted on you.
You
That'd be
probably
crazy.
would have joined them because
wait.
they were just doing it to do it, and then they directed it towards me.
Shannon,
we're all playing Bill
Shannon,
at the
how would you feel if that was chanted to you, or something equivalent of annoyance? If someone was chanting something at you for 2 hours or longer? You know, what would be
You
your
can
reaction?
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I can't really think about this because like that doesn't happen because they're not like really bratty like that, and I haven't really had anybody with that energy.
Well, no, I'm just saying in the scenario that this pops up. Yeah, the hypothetical.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I'll join in though. I think I'll join in with the energy.
They're doing this to you.
Do you
You are
think?
the contributing factor.
Yeah, like to me, I think I would.
Yeah,
Because I've had shit at work where like they've made like comments towards me, and I'm like, you know what, I just join in because why not? It's kind of
more power to you, I guess, right?
I guess.
Are you guys in close distance to each other? Like, and I don't even mean like
Unfortunately, no.
No.
We got an entire ocean between us.
Oh yeah, we get to swim that entire
I
ocean,
assume
like, just
Shannon, you're in the
and that shit.
UK and you're in the US or Canada.
Yeah.
Close. Canada. There you go.
Bingo.
That can be tough.
We play bingo.
Have you guys have you guys met up in person?
Not yet. It's way too fucking expensive at the moment to even consider that, and we're not financially stable to do it yet.
Not yet. I've been trying for the longest. Goddamn.
If it's our task, you guys, what do you guys do for work?
Oh, you go first. Wait.
I mean, there's
Aurora,
not
go
much to
first.
say. Okay, currently I'm unemployed. I do a little video editing on the side, but I'm still pretty new to that.
Okay.
I do some okay
Do you want to be
stuff.
my video editor? I'll pay you $0.
I
have
mean-
no money as well.
Okay,
Fair enough, I'll see what I can do.
Yes, they can. So personally, for me, it's really weird because like I am working like a basic job at the minute in retail. I am trying to get enough money per month to get my driving lessons to start driving, so I can do. So I did my security course. So I am like licensed to do security work.
Excuse me.
But the only problem is all the security work requires you to drive. And my problem is I don't drive, so I need to get something in the meantime to drive.
And
Now, the
when
job
you
I've got at the minute is not
say-
covering that.
When you say security work, what does that entail?
So, the license I've got is like door supervisor, so I could either be a bouncer or I could do like security on private land and stuff like that. The only things I can't do is like personal guarding. So if somebody was like celebrities and stuff, like they have like their own personal security, I can't do that yet.
Right.
What I want to do is get my NASDO done, which means I can then do security dog handling, and then I want to do explosive detection because that's my ultimate goal. I want to do I want to be a dog handler with explosive detection.
Oh, okay.
So it'll probably be like mainly airports and stuff. But I need to
Have
be
you
able to
seen
drive
those?
to do
Have
that.
you seen
and then
those like videos of people who do like the magnet fishing and then they pull up like a grenade and they bring like the bomb team in?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Is that what you want to do? Would that be awesome? You'd be like, fuck
But
yeah,
with
I get
dogs,
to go.
so
and-
it's like realistically, it would be like at an airport, like because airports get targeted quite a lot. Also like concerts and events and stuff. So I would have the dog, and its job would be to sort of like detect where an explosive is, and then my job is to clear the area, get everybody like to a safe distance, and then call for the backup. And like the people to then come like defuse the bomb essentially.
Gotcha.
And hope that I don't blow myself up or others.
What's like
Also, I need to change my charger around because I'm apparently dying. Oopsie!
Don't
Ow! I
dying
pulled my
is
hair.
bad
Sorry.
for your health.
Dying is
And I'm trying
bad.
to
It is.
I'm trying to talk to you, Shannon.
Exactly. I can't die. Okay, I should be good now. I've turned it around. It should be fine. I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, so I work at the minute, but it's not the like what I need is so like on my PC I have a spreadsheet of how much I need to earn per year to get the goals I want. So at the minute to get by, I literally just need like 15k a year. And then to get driving, I believe it's 18 or 20k a year. And then for extra share, it's obviously more because, you know, that's extra stuff that's more like a luxury. But just to drive, I literally need like an extra £800 a month, I think it is. No, £300 a month. No.
Just to drive?
Something like that.
Or like for the course?
Yeah. Okay, so basically the way I'm...
Go up massively as soon as you get experience, so...
I'm 28. But basically, the way I've done it is basically average cost of the vehicle, the MOT, tax, insurance, and repairs. Calculating all that per month on average is £333 a month for somebody my age that hasn't driven yet. So yeah, I've taken it all into consideration. So I just need to make that much extra to be able to do it all. But I want to save up first, so because I don't want to just do the tests and then have to save up for the car. I want to be able to afford the car, afford everything up front, and then do my lessons.
You want to afford the car up front?
Yeah, you definitely want to do
Yeah,
that.
because then at least I can do my lessons, do the test, pass it, and then get the car up front.
What is the most you're willing to spend on a car?
Oh, most I'm willing.
Because that's fucking... You're going to pay a car up front.
The price of the car doesn't matter. What matters is the insurance, because the insurance
that's
is
what
going to
I've
be
taken it all. I've got it all.
the price of the car.
Yeah, to be fair.
Because they're going to assume that you're going to wreck it.
Exactly, they do. Insurances are fucked. That's why I've got it all planned out and stuff. So I'm not gonna start doing my driving lessons until I've got probably at least 10 grand. At least at the minimum 10 grand saved up.
Damn, that's
all right.
Yeah, but the thing is if I've got 10 grand, at least then I can afford a half decent car. Well, I say car, it's probably going to be more like a van, because I want to do the dog stuff, so it's going to have to have a personalised crate in there. So it's going to have to personalise quite a bit, so you know.
You have a very, very nice car.
Or a half decent van, which is what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so I've got it.
Get a Toyota.
Well, I haven't got it yet, obviously.
Toyota's fucking last. I'm biased.
Yeah,
I'm biased.
to
I
be
have
fair.
a Toyota, so I'm biased.
Toyota is a very cool.
Toyota.
I have a Tacoma, so I'm like, get a Tacoma, get a
Cheers.
Toyota,
Cheers.
because I'll fucking last you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To kind of hone this all in, all right, and circle it back.
Yes.
What for you, both of you? What is your guys' plans for the future? What's next for both of you?
Well, we are so. I want something in person, obviously, but obviously the problem is actually getting together and stuff. So that kind of has to happen if things are going to progress.
Aurora, do you think that you're gonna move across the pond?
That's pretty much what's gonna happen. Currently, my plan is to go to school, but I'm gonna go to school over in the UK. I am actually going to study something, obviously, but it is still an excuse to see her.
Obviously.
So,
of course.
Yeah, it's at this point that is my only.
I mean, it's to. I mean, you're 3 years in. It's safe to say you guys are pretty committed to this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would get over there sooner rather than later if you can, and start your guys' lives together. I mean,
yes, I want that.
With relationships, I guess. I mean, I'm just some guy on the internet. All right, I'm just some random dude. All right, have a little trial run where you guys are together for a month, and live together and see what that's like. take those first steps, see how it goes, and then decide from there. It's a huge decision. But I mean, you're 4 years in, you guys know each other pretty well.
The funny thing is,
for me, as an outsider, I don't have much worries for you two. I don't have really any worries for you two. So
the original plan was for her to come over here for
because I love the country, like the the view from your I love the area of Canada. Like it's so open, like not as many people and shit. But the problem is the dog I've got is actually banned in their country. So I can't.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It's banned.
But the
so
original
I'm
plan
shit.
was for her to come over for a couple weeks, and then see how that goes. And if it goes really well, then I would go back with her for a couple weeks and then come back.
Gotcha.
So that's the original plan. I feel like we'd still end up doing that when we get the money.
So
because boarding, I would have to basically board my dog for a while, which will cost a fortune.
It is banned in the UK.
Plus, I would have to have somebody that I trust enough to handle him.
It's a big thing to swallow, but if the dog has to be given to another family.
So that's the problem. I wouldn't. To be fair, that's something like if he was like a normal or well-behaved dog, I wouldn't mind because I know most people would handle him. The only people I would trust to handle him are dog trainers that I trust. And unfortunately, they're not taking on dogs. Like, he's extremely reactive. He's good with me, but putting like another person's hands is like when I go. So I'm going like on holiday in in June, and he goes to the rescue that I got him from, and they know him, yet they still can't really handle him. But it's only a week, so it's not going to do too much. Like when I get him back, I could just work on him again. But if anybody, if I just give him to my family or anything, the problem is he's going to be really reactive. They're not going to be able to handle him, and they're going to end up potentially going to a vet and be like, "What can we do?" And the vet's got two options: they can either heavily sedate him, which will make him miserable, or put him down. So unless somebody really knows what they're doing, then unfortunately he's not going to have a life.
That's a tough situation.
So. Yeah, and I'm not going to do that to him, because it's not worth it.
Sure. Yeah, I understand.
I despise my trackers today.
I'm good with him, I know how to handle him. I've worked with him loads.
Yeah.
For the past few years.
Well, congrats on 3 years, you two. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm bouncing backwards. I was supposed to jump up, Jesus Christ. I went backwards.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I wish you guys the best. Here, I'll do one little cheers just to wrap up our discussion.
You know what? Yes, let me grab my jug.
Oh, cheers.
It's heavy. Cheers.
Got 2 hands for a fucking picture.
Returning guest, Derby dude, from episode 1.
Fan favorite.
Fan favorite.
Already know it.
I saw your comment on a previous podcast, and it was this is the question I'm about to ask you. All right, what was your worst day at a job?
Now, okay, so I could make it easy and just say multiple army days, but I'm gonna not forget about the army and go before I joined. I used to work at McDonald's in a town centre. Right, this place, it was Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays were always the worst.
Oh, you make sure you stay close. Try not to shimmy around because I have a circle of sound.
I'm trying to. I got stick drift. It's bad. But yeah, Fridays and Saturdays were always bad. We were always packed. We always get loads of orders. It was always a mess. And then Sundays were, But one day, right, we had a pride parade going on outside because we're in the town centre, and just outside was a pride parade. All of a sudden, we had loads of people come in. It was more than I've ever seen in my life. It was completely packed. And I see this furry just come in full sprint up the stairs.
Oh, you say furry? You mean some guy was in a whole fursuit?
Fursuit, yeah, which surprised us all because we weren't expecting to see that. Made me laugh a little bit because I'm at the front, so basically how this is now. This is where I was giving out the orders, and I turn around to go laugh because that's something you don't see every day.
Yeah.
My mate, he's there. Like, oh, there's another one. I turn back around. About from this distance, there's another furry. The second furry just scares the shit out of me because he's just right here. And, and I did scream a little bit. And I think he noticed because I was right in front of him. But
Alright, come back.
I'm trying to. Yeah, that was one of them. It was just mostly packed. It was just a lot of. Right. At the time, right, I got.
So it wasn't even necessarily the furry aspect. It was just you had so many people you had to get an order from.
Yeah, we had so many people. I think that's the most we've had. Yeah, the furry part's just more funny and scary for me. So I think I embarrassed myself. So I did scream, but right. Another time we had. I was out on lobby cleaning everything. I go check in the toilet like I have to. Shit smeared on the wall. And then also all over the toilet.
Good.
So, yeah.
And this was a separate day.
The toilet
this is a separate day. You had to go into the bathroom and there was shit smeared on the wall.
I don't know why it became a trend to smear shit in the walls of that toilet. I don't know why it happened so many times. I think it happened one time with me, with another mate, and then another time when I first started working. But I had to clean it up once. Not nice at all. It was horrible.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then also I was really pissed off because I was doing 7-hour shifts, standing the entire time. So.
Oh, 7-hour shift. We did that bad.
Yeah, but at the time I was a scrawny kid, you know.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle anything. And then
That's fair.
That roadmen come in as well. I'm trying to. For fuck's sake. Do you know what roadman is?
Roadman?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Basically, the roadmen are the people that dress up in tracksuits, have masks on, and are pretty fucking annoying. They go around stabbing people.
Oh, good. That's lovely.
Usually they stab people, yeah. But because I'm southern, because we're posh, they don't actually stab people. They just smell really bad and just act like they're going to stab you. So we have multiple groups of like roadmen come in.
So just
one group.
People.
Pretty much, yeah. And we had a security guard as well. Because we're in a town centre, you know, we need a security guard. And security guard walks up to him. Or he's walking past him and the roadman goes, or starts chatting some shit. And then, I don't know what apparently I think the roadman said he's going to stab him or something, but the security guard grabbed him, chucked him out. Then the roadman came at him and he just fucking speared the guy.
He speared the guy?
He speared, yeah. Just stabbing him to the ground.
Oh, okay. You said spear.
Yeah,
I imagine like a fucking spear. Like he fucking like tribe style, just
right, tribal type shit. Yeah.
So no, you say spear, you mean he just like darted him to the ground, and tackled him, and
yeah.
Okay.
But it was fucking hilarious to watch.
Holy shit!
But it was always, I don't know why, but different holidays always had like different sort of days. Like Christmas was always quiet. Like it was always quiet. New Year's Eve though. No, actually, no. New Year's Day was the worst.
New Year's
because everyone's hungover. Yeah, everyone's hungover. No one's in work, and also everyone's ordering McDonald's. So we're getting backed up with like orders and just multiple orders for the entire day. And it's fucking horrible. Yeah.
And this all happened at this McDonald's job.
Yeah. It was within 1 year at McDonald's.
And how long were you working at this McDonald's? 1 year?
Only a year. I started when I was 17. Left before I turned 18 to then go and do my army thing. Go join the army.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
The derpy dude lore continues.
Yes, I will have so much lore after this. Wait, give me.
Thank you. What's that?
Lore. 2 years.
Oh, wait, come back. What'd you say?
I'm here. Give me like 3 years. I'll have.
Hold on, I gotta expand my circle. What'd you say?
Yeah, I'm trying to not like. Give me like 3 years. I'll have so much more lore.
Okay.
Alright. Right.
Well, thank you, Derpy dude.
No worries.
Thank you
I
for
could be
sharing.
your little. No worries, no worries. I could be your little co-host for the next few people.
Yeah, you want to be a co-host? We'll see. We'll see who the next two
yeah.
people are.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Sorry, I have earmuff mode.
Hi.
What's up?
Oh, it's
You're good.
okay. Same thing here. It's okay. How you doing? Hopefully, having a good day.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah?
technically not really a bartender. I got access to
No?
be back here because I'm recording for like a podcast that I do. But I can be a bartender. Do you guys want anything?
Well, bring me a vodka. That would be super nice.
You got it. So, DJ, do you have a story of like an NPC guy that you've met?
Yeah. Yeah. Talk to me.
No, tell me what is this experience?
I mean, to be specific, like I don't know if I can be specific. I've met
First
a
thing
lot
that
of
comes-
people who
first thing that
kind of
comes to
remind me
mind.
of that.
He's gone.
Okay,
We've lost
no,
him.
you said something that reminded me of one guy actually. You know, there's one of these people who talks in third person. They're like, yeah, so Jonathan feels good today, and I'm like, why do you say Jonathan? Why don't you say I feel good? And they're like, no, Jonathan likes to let you know that he
Some
feels
fucking
good. And I'm like, do you have
DID
multiple personalities?
guy.
Like that's the. They're like, no,
sure
I
he's
just
not-
talk like that. I'm like, you just said I. Like, no, Jonathan. I'm like, fuck this guy. Yeah.
But
Jonathan can't come to the phone right
But I asked him. I was like, "Do you have any info?" He's like, "No, I just talk like that." I was like, "You just said I." Like, no, Jonathan. I was like, "Man, fuck this." I was like, fuck this. This guy is full of shit." I was like, "No, I can't talk to this guy. I will lose my mind." Yeah, no, I can't. I was like, my brains would commit suicide. My brains
So
would
what-
obsessed with this
What was What was
But that was it was like a nice encounter, I guess, an interesting encounter.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask, what was your relationship with this guy? Like, was he a coworker, or was he just a guy in passing?
Take your time. Oh no, just a random guy. Like I met them in VRChat, to be
There's a
honest,
big
and I just
delay.
remember how they talk, and I found it funny. But you know what I mean? I couldn't laugh at his face because he was so serious. Like he was taking it serious. I was like, you know what I mean? Oh, there is probably a delay, yeah. But you know what I mean? Like every time I tell him, like, okay, so what do you work with? And he's like, okay, well, Jonathan works with this. I was like, is there anyone else than Jonathan? They're like, no.
Oh my god.
I wanted to know, is there more?
Okay,
They're
wait,
like,
I gotta do a test with you. Okay. I'm gonna give you.
there is?
I'm gonna give you a pause.
There's a really big delay, bro.
I'm gonna start.
Can we go to a different world?
I'm gonna
I
start
don't know if
counting,
this-
and as soon as I start counting, I want you to tell me to stop. Okay?
Oh, it's gonna be. This is gonna be.
All right. I'm gonna start. 1.
The second you
2,
start.
3.
All right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Stop.
10. 10 seconds.
It's about 10 seconds. It is pretty. That's bad.
Rejoin the world, dude.
This is
10
classic
seconds.
VR chat for sure. If you
Is it my okay? So my internet became the butt of the joke. Fine. All right. That's fine. That's fine.
Like a second ago.
You're fine, dude.
Oh my god, great. What was your
My
worst
birthday drink,
relationship?
actually.
Ooh, that was on VRChat actually. So.
Ooh, shit.
And it became IRL as well, but yeah, this started in VRChat.
What, just got worse?
It's up and down. So this chick, like, when it comes to like just talking and like similar interests and all that stuff, like super good. But as soon as it's like about issues they have, like she's like ADHD, like autism, and then she has like some. When you speak to her, like in a social situation, everything's like super nice and like really fun. But as soon as there's like, let's say she wakes up 10 minutes late, like she is like fucking just all over the place,
Freaking out.
screaming and like
Crashing
freaking
out
out, like
every other go.
yeah, like crashing out over like minor things. And like for me, I've never had that. So like, and I was cool with it for the longest time because like I was used to way worse. Like I have a really terrible like home life. So like, I guess you get used to just people being shitty to you all the time.
But after a while, it was just like I'm giving 100%. Like I used to, like I was always the one that would travel to her country and like go to her place and like spend a bunch of money, and like it was always like on her time and everything. So I just felt very like used, like emotionally.
How long were you with this person?
A year and a half, 2 years. Knew her for like about 3 years. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was in the sort of similar relationship like that, and I only lasted about 3 months before I had to just break it off because I just couldn't be bothered. She was a fucking mess. Well, she wasn't a mess, but she was confusing.
Like, yeah. Like if I compare her to my dad, she's like a 2 out of 10 in like annoyingness, in my opinion. Maybe 3 or 4, depending on the day. But like my dad is up here, right? So like, so I guess I was.
Well,
just,
you seem like
oh, this
someone
isn't too bad. I
who-
can manage.
You've obviously acknowledged the perks and flaws of these individuals, right? And yet you have learned from this. You know, I mean, obviously I don't know you, and you don't know me, but like, you seem like you've
understood what was wrong.
Understood what was understood what was wrong, and like bettered yourself for it, and that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, so I've had like kind of like an abusive family relationship like since I was 10-ish. And so you learn very quickly because you're forced to adapt. Like you're no longer thinking like a regular kid about like just school or like which girl likes you in fucking middle school or wherever. Like you don't care about that shit. So you get to see like grown up shit. Like I was thinking about like our bills and like we were gonna lose our we're gonna lose our house. My dad and my mom my dad's gonna kill my mom one of these days. Like that kind of stuff makes you like just very aware of
That's crazy. We have like things in common for sure. I hope it's better now.
Yeah, because if you know Hell's Angels, like my dad was with them. Like
oh yeah, I know who they are.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
What is Hell's Angels? I've heard that before, but what is it?
So it's
a motorcycle bang.
Biker gang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Drugs, guns, alcohol.
Wasn't it massive in like the 80s, 90s sort of thing? Was it the tip? Like
They
the
were
peak was in like the
bigger
80s
before,
and 90s?
Yeah, my dad was with them from like the 90s to the early 2000s. When my
They were, like,
sister was
heavily
born,
involved in
that's when he
drugs.
stopped. But then, you know, he has a huge record. I've dealt with the police probably like 30 times in my entire life as someone who's not a criminal, you know, just having like raids on your house, and they come on Valentine's Day, like the day of my graduation in college. They came to our house, like just
Jesus.
Yeah.
Do you still live with these people, or are you out on your own?
I do. Yeah, they've made it so like I'm in debt, and they've taken like most of every paycheck I've ever made, right? Because they're like, oh, you gotta pay for, you know, your piece like that because you're still living here, you know. And so I'm kind of like financially trapped a little bit.
How, if it's alright to ask, how much are you in debt?
So right now I'm no longer in debt, but I'm at 0. Like all my savings are gone. I technically have another saving that's like my grandma, but
these people.
Yeah. Like my mom is pretty cool, right? Like the reason I'm like still helping around is like I love my mom, right? But my dad is, and he owns half the house.
What you could do is you could create a secret savings account and just put like half of your paycheck into there each time, or is it monthly we get paid? You could just do that, and also and then just keep building it up and building up, and just don't.
Yeah, the
tell
problem is
anyone.
so like we've had like so many issues. Like I could go for hours about this shit, but we've had like lawsuits, and like my dad works in construction when he stopped doing like Hell's Angels and stuff, and he owned his own company, and when his last ever project he did, he got scammed out of like 100K or something, and then he had to pay, like he still had to pay his workers because they already like finished the site, but the chick that like was owning that was doing the contract, she fucking dipped to a different country with like all the money they had. So yeah, so the people like sued us instead. Yeah Crazy.
Do you have any plans to leave? Do you have any plans to leave?
I'm living like day to day. Like I do have plans to just You know, like I'm stable in myself. Like even if let's say I lost all of my possessions, which might happen, you know, could happen, like I'll be okay. Like I have people in my life that are not family, and I'm like physically healthy and everything. Like it's just mentally, you know,
And
it's
I
gonna be
know
rough for a
that,
while,
like,
but yeah.
you don't want to leave your mother. How old
But yeah,
are you,
but
man?
like enough's. I'll be 26 this year, so yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're a 26-year-old man. You know, you gotta go and do. You have to have your own life. You know.
Yeah.
And it's. I mean, I've said this so many times now. I'm just some guy on the internet. Do what you want. Yeah, I'm just some random dude. But yeah, I mean, at some point you're gonna have to make that initiative to be like, I gotta leave. You know, whether you tell people or not, whether you just tell your mom or not. How would your mom react if you said to her like, I am going to leave?
We actually had a fight a week ago where she was like, I guess blaming me for being like being lazy and that I could have just like dipped like a long time ago, and I'm just like, are you fucking stupid? Like I didn't leave because I was afraid like dad was gonna kill you, because he's fucking threatened her physically, me, he's punched me, he's strangled me, I've strangled him, like
is there any way that you and your mother can leave together?
If this house gets sold, so the problem is we have this house it's a nice property. The house itself is not very nice, but let's say some dude with money wants this place, like that would be perfect. Like we can get like maybe 100K and then get our own place, me and her. But the problem is just finding, like we've always like delayed it to the last possible moment. But like right now the government is
your mother is financially bound to this house.
Yes. She has a good job and like a good resume. Like she's worked with like economy with like Goodyear and like other big companies. Like so she makes like good money. So she doesn't need him. He's a fucking bum, right? So like she's been fully capable of just dipping for the longest time. But it's basically gonna be like government is gonna do like an executive auction of the house, probably this year. And then if we're lucky, we get like maybe 100K each, like my mom and my dad.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Where? Forgive me. I'm sure I just asked you this. What are you doing for work right now?
So I drive forklift, like nothing crazy, just like forklift certified, NGB. I can drive at airports, in warehouses, and like in the like outdoors, kind of like construction, like where you buy like fucking lumber shit, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it pays okay. It's like $15 an hour, 16.
Brother, you're getting ripped off.
That's right. Is that bad?
If you think about minimum wage, it's about like 9.
You could totally find a better forklift order picker job where they pay you more, guaranteed.
Be kind.
So they pay you. So the way it works here, it's based on your age, and it's also based on how long you've been with the company. But a lot of these companies, they don't keep you for longer than 6 months to a year.
Well, yeah, that's how they save their money. Is
that's the trick.
Get rid of you.
Yeah, they just get rid of you straight away, and then they bring in new, younger people that can pay less.
I know.
Yeah, like my favorite job, I learned every single station. Like I went and got the forklift certification. Like I did everything. I worked like 12-hour shifts, and they still moved me to a different like warehouse.
So you've learned all these things. Have you gotten a raise after learning all these things?
You want to learn?
No, because they don't keep you long enough to raise you.
Off. Go to a better job, dude. Go to a better job, please.
Have some boobs.
Blake, please, I'm begging you.
Yeah, I'm actually starting a new work like next Wednesday. Starting a different work.
Like that.
I can't yell like that, but I did. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I'm starting a new job on Wednesday, so.
And what is that?
We'll see how that goes. It's like power washing, and it's also like kind of like just you go to like an apartment that you.
Right now?
If you say 50 today,
it's about 20 an hour, I believe.
Okay, that's better than 15.
Okay.
I mean, if you consider the minimum wage here is like 10.
I wasn't yelling at you. I was just like very passionate.
Like I'm okay with that.
Being like,
oh, sorry.
Please. It was my best interest at heart.
There's also the problem with like
very passionate about
the tax
payment.
rate in Sweden is pretty fucking high. You know, it's one of the highest in the
Oh
world.
yeah, that's another thing. Where do you live?
Yeah.
Spanish as well.
Sweden.
Yeah, same. They take 35, 36, sometimes 38. Well, more if you. The more you pay, the more you get, the more they take from you. Like the rich people, they take 50% more. Like taxes are really high in Sweden. That's you don't get much. I worked as a teacher for 2 years. I worked with elderlies and handicaps for years. You don't get much, you know. Now they slowly start giving us a raise that doesn't mean much, but it's like, oh, here, take it for years of slavery. Here you go. You know, and it's a little bit sad, you know, because you think it's Sweden, right? You would like to think, yeah, motherfuckers are getting paid. Yeah, people are getting paid when they are unemployed, but guess what? People who are working, they're getting fucked. The only ones that are making big buck, they're like the doctors, you know. We're talking engineers, like top people. They are the ones that are making it, you know. We you know, normal people, we just work our ass off. We hope to save as much as we could so we can buy a small villa maybe in 5-10 years if we're lucky. Like that's just the Swedish life. But it could take even more, especially if you have debts.
So whenever you get a raise, you're just like they're it's like kind of like, so whenever
most
you get a
likely
raise,
you'll be
getting a high
let
tax rate.
go before the raise ever happens.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like usually, I've come to a lot of the workplaces, right, where they have someone that's been there for like 30 years and they get paid really well for like the same job, but yeah, it's not that many people.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
Actually,
I was gonna say this is probably an impossible question to answer. Would you say this is my last question for both of you? Is would you say that there is like a sweet spot in terms of like a work-life balance in Sweden, like where you're not like working too hard to where your taxes are fucked, but you're not working too little to where like you're barely making it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there is.
Prostitution, drug dealing
If you
don't
think
count.
about it, that's an opportunity in every country, right?
Where's
you
like
just
the
have to find.
where's like the cheat code?
I don't know about that, bro.
I don't know if there's a cheat code. I guess what a lot of people do here, like if let's say you want to just get by and you don't even want to work. Yeah, that's what my dad does. Because he hasn't worked in a long time. But so what you do is a lot of people here they get on welfare, right, and then they maybe do some like side hustle like while they're just at home, right, and then they make like pretty much the same as me, if not more, you know, depending on the month.
True, that's the sad part. Like, you know, I was telling them as well. I was like, bro, I'm working as a teacher, right? And when I worked as a teacher,
they're so
you know how much they
underpaid.
paid me? Like after taxes, I swear to you, I only made max 1,500 a month.
Like a month?
That's
Okay.
like max. That's like after taxes, max that I would get $1,500.
And they still got all the bills to pay.
And I have the bills. I have the fucking debt. I have everything I have to pay. So like you said, you know, for me, my friends are giving me like money to help me. My mother is giving me money, and I have the welfare right now. So I'm pretty much making the same money I made when I was a fucking teacher. Like that's crazy. That's insane. That when you are. Pretty much there's no difference, you know. It's like, why am I even working if I'm making the same money as people who are, you know,
there's no point in working if you're going to make the same amount. Yeah.
It doesn't even motivate you. It doesn't. But yeah, what about you? What do you think?
I mean, if you compare to like when our parents were young, it's like the price for everything has gone up so much, but the amount of money you make has not gone up that much.
No,
like if you're just working like a normal job, not like a.
That doesn't help, does it? No.
It's crazy. Yeah, but everyone I know in my life is living like paycheck to paycheck, except for like 2 people, and they're like the biggest cunts I know. So,
yeah,
I feel like, anyone in their 20s. You know, they're getting out there, they're becoming an adult. They're living paycheck. They're living paycheck to paycheck. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just
It's
how
like
it is.
True.
No matter
True.
where you are.
Yeah. I would say like the only difference between like a country like America, for example, and a country like Sweden is like, you know, in country in America, you would see people on the street. You know, like if you have nothing, then you're homeless on the street. You're fucked. You're done, right? Unless you've paid a lot for like insurance or something like that, right? But like here, if you're legal, you're good.
Yeah.
You're fucking good.
I've
like
never
there is no
seen,
such
like,
thing
a
as
homeless
homeless
Swedish person.
Yeah, there is no homeless. There is
It's
that
only
doesn't
like
exist.
the
If you're
people
if you're
that
legal,
That's the positive then.
Yeah.
it is positive. It is. That's the good part about being in this country, you know. Also, if you're part of the LGBT, you know, there's a lot of love here. You don't get as much. You get hate, but not as much as other countries, you know. Like there is more acceptance.
So you
So,
get paid for being gay.
but you know, plus and minus with every country.
Right. Well, I appreciate you
It's
guys.
not the worst place to. Yeah.
I appreciate you guys sitting down and chatting with me, you know, and sharing your guys' story and stuff. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
For the podcast, I mean, is there anything else you guys would like to say before we end our discussion?
Any wise words?
I would say, well, words of wisdom is like, you know, life is a road. You just gotta keep going. Don't give up. And try to treat people well. You don't know who would be there for you when you need it the most.
Yeah, I would say the biggest mistake I did from like teenager till like 20-ish was I was trying to like please the people around me that didn't care or give a shit about me. So basically, don't give like 100% of yourself to someone who's not reciprocating or showing you the amount of interest that you're doing. Like if you're noticing like, hey, these people only talk to me like when I'm in school or at work or whatever, and like I always see these people like hanging out and they call me their friend, but then we're not actually friends. They're just using you for entertainment or money or whatever it is. Like that's like the biggest thing that's helped me like since I was like 17 maybe.
Yeah. Well, I wish both of you the best. I think you guys got a good head on your shoulders. You know, I think you guys. I'm not worried about you guys.
No, I'll be all right.
Thanks, buddy.
I've told you better.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. All right.
All right, that's gonna do it for this episode of Practically a Podcast. If you like what you listen to, consider subscribing on YouTube or following wherever you're listening to this. I am on YouTube at JakePhobiaGuy. I'm on Instagram at JakePhobia, TikTok at JakePhobiaGuy, and what else am I on? Is that it? I have Twitch, but like I don't know, I haven't done anything with it. Look for JakePhobia or JakePhobiaGuy on there. I always say like, oh, it's practically a podcast. Like I've always said in the past episodes that my Twitch right now is practically a podcast as of the beginning of June 2025, but like in 2 weeks I'm able to change it. So like I'm kind of just waiting because I'm going to change it to either JakePhobia or JakePhobiaGuy, unless there's an asshole out there that wants to save those two handles just to say fuck you. But if you do, that's fine. I'll just make a different handle. So, oh well. Yeah. What else can I say? I don't. You know, at first I was okay with doing intros and outros, and now I'm like, what the fuck do I say? You know? Oh, wait, I know what else I can say. Sharing and supporting the podcast is best done by shouting it in people's faces to come listen to it. And then if you're on like VRChat, if you're just with someone who's sharing like a story and and it comes to your mind, tell them to reach out to me or tell me that, oh, this guy has a great story and I think he should be on your podcast. And then I'll be like, okay. And then we figure out how to get together and talk about it. So, yeah. please, dear God, share the podcast. I think just time and effort, you know, the consistency, the persistence of doing this podcast. Oh, there's a bike going by. That's loud. The persistency of doing this podcast, like, I have really good feelings for this, and I'm just kind of really trying to stick with it. I have big dreams and small dreams for the podcast and where I want to go with it. But yeah. So, please, dear God, share this with your buddy, share this with your mom, share this with your dad, share this with your friend that just came out, because it's June, it's Pride Month, you know. So happy Pride Month to all of you out there. I'm that, what's it called, the gay ally thing. I'm straight, I'm not gay or anything. I'm gay for the boys, but you know, yeah, more power to you. Happy Pride Month. Alright, I'm just fucking rambling now. What can I end this on? Sometimes, alright, this is my farewell message. Okay? Sometimes I like to, leave poop on my taint so that my thighs don't really chafe that bad. Alright, bye.